What? We were posted. What? Asta, chew with your mouth closed. And don't chew while you're talking. But it's so good. I wanted to say how good it was. I know the food's good, but it's impolite. Man, we both know I don't care about being polite about anything. Honestly, tell you what, I'd probably cut anybody down for you. For my crew, I'm going to take everybody out. I'm joking. I really hope you are. No, no. I'll tell you one thing. You talk about me being impolite, they're being impolite. I mean, none of them came up and said hi to me. Given, it's probably a good thing they haven't. What do you mean? Ugh, sorry. What do you mean? I mean, well, look at you. What about me? Nothing. See? There's nothing wrong with me. Anyways, hi, it's Anime Wheat or WheatAnime, and I'm here to bring you part 3 of What If Asta Had Light Magic. Probably going to be called What's Wrong with Me or There's Nothing Wrong with Me. One of the two. Okay, one of the two. um, yeah, we're starting off just straight off the bat with in here. Okay, okay. I do have a question for you all. See, the last poll I did for the Oculus that the Light Magic won. I had multiple choices on there that I wanted to do. See, I could do Dark Magic next, okay, and do like the kind of yin and yang thing, right? Light versus like light and dark. Basically making him a mini Yami, but I don't really want to do that yet. Then there's lava magic or magma magic, which I don't know what I was gonna do with that. And then I had a wild thought of gravity magic. Not a wild thought, Fujitora and many other characters. And then there was sword magic, where I was basically gonna make him like, well, there is sword magic in Black Clover, but I was gonna make him like Urza, basically, like requip, where he would change clothes. This time I was gonna make him a male, just because I kind of want to do it. Like I was gonna go boy, girl, girl, boy, boy, girl. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. But I please give me what if ideas for Asta, because I'm tripping out, man. I'm tripping out. See, I was gonna do water magic next. I'm working on my okay, I'm gonna give a hint for my next. I already gave out a hint for my next Naofumi What If. Okay, because I already set my mind on it. On it. Um, right. For my next Deku What If. Okay, he's gonna be a cyborg. Okay, it's gonna be cyborg Deku. What if Deku was a cyborg? Okay, unless I change my mind in 9 weeks. Unless I change my mind, then by then, yeah, it's gonna be cyborg Deku. Okay, uh, but if I think of a better idea or want to do something different, because I have so many ideas that I want to do, but I don't know which one to do next. What I want to do next. Uh, right? I don't know yet. At some point, I will know. Okay. And then Asta, he is such. There's such there's so many ideas that I could do, right? I see. Here's the issue with Asta What Ifs: the reincarnation variation of them is very weird. Like, there's not a very easy naming scheme for the magic I want to use. Like, I've had ideas for, like, what if he was like the crap? What was his name? Uh, damn it! But there was a character I wanted to do, right? But I never really made. Like, it was during my magnet magic what if where I had this idea. I just never did it, which I probably regret now because magnet magic, given it's an awesome what if, I recommend you watch it. It's just so out of everywhere. I didn't know what I was doing. Okay, but that's mostly my entire life. My I don't know what I'm doing. But anyways, if you have ideas for Asta, for my next Asta what if, please send them over some way. Okay, just please do. Please do. Um, yeah, I don't know. Water magic is an idea I wanted to do. Not during like that day. Um, I already did fire, lightning magic. So like elements aren't out the door. There's so many. Like I could do mercury magic, like nozels, right, and make them a part of the Silva family again, because that's what I did with the magnet magic one. I could do that. I could do so many other things. Like there's basically endless possibilities because of the fact of what black clover is, right? There's so many different types of magic, especially in the clover kingdom. Like there's insane amounts. Um, right. It's there's insane amounts of them in the like canon of black clover. Like there's chain magic, there's probably shield magic. That's an idea I just came up with. Okay, shield magic is an idea. There's sword magic, there's like light, dark, time, other things like that, right? Okay, there's so much stuff within the realms of possibilities that it's I, I could be doing this for years, right? And still not get through every idea I have. Like at some point, I'll definitely stop, like YouTube, right? It's like it's a thing that you have to quit at some point because you're not gonna stay popular forever, or you're gonna mess up somehow and get canceled or whatever. Okay, whatever. Enough about that. Yeah, let's get into this after I get a drink of water and possibly my stomach issues go away. See, I'm perfectly fine. I've just been okay. Here's the thing. I hate tacos, but I love tacos. Tacos are great. Um, they just mess me up, man. Like the way my family makes tacos are full of grease, and I don't get how they don't get it through their thick skulls that grease hurts like me and my dad like so much. Like it's bad. Like I go in the bathroom, I stay for like a good near an hour because of reasons. Not because of that reason, okay? Not because it's more of a bowel issue move, like issue, right? Like grease goes through me, like like faster than anything. Okay, Like I stay away from like a lot of like I stay away from Popeyes because reasons. I also just don't like Popeyes. I don't get why you all think they're better than KFC. Okay, okay. I don't get why. I don't get why some people think it's better. Bro, they got dry ass chicken. I hate it. I despise it. Bro, it's dry as shit. And okay, KFC nice and juicy. Okay, it just depends. Okay, it depends on where you're going or what you're getting. Telling you the chicken sandwich, the regular chicken sandwich. Okay, get that. Get that with some barbecue. Put that on there. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeet. Okay, I'm a wrestling fan. So I don't care. You can nag all you want. I don't care. But yeah, get that. Get their fries. I don't. Those fries are good, dude. The fact that this turned into a KFC ad. Hey KFC, if you find this, please sponsor me. Please sponsor me. Oh, please do. Please do. Man, that'd be great, dude. Imagine. It'd be so. It would be so great. Anyways, I drink water. Yeah, I forgot about that. I went on my KFC rant and forgot about my water. Hydrate or die straight. Yeah, there's something wrong with me. There's another play on the title. You can't stop me. I will pun all the time. I will wordplay. Dude, I nearly got kicked out of my I nearly got kicked out of a class because I kept on doing like wordplay puns. Like puns about like the stuff we were teaching. Or not we were teaching, but the teacher was teaching. Okay? I nearly got kicked out because I wouldn't stop. Like the teacher was laughing. The students were not. The rest of the students, okay, me and students, I was laughing. Like there was a couple laughs, but the teacher loved it. He loves puns. I do too. I love puns. Puns are great, especially like wordplay puns, like Hydra or Die Straight. Yeah, there's something wrong with me, like I said. Anyways, let's get through this. So I can go take a nap. Also, heartburn sucks, especially with tacos, dude. Dude, the amount of Rolaids I've took, like 8. Rolaids, like, the acinide. Not acinide, but Rolaids, like the things to stop heartburn and that stuff. Yeah, they saved me. I ate tacos yesterday and it's still bothering me. Well, in one department, I'm talking about the toots. Yeah, that department. Yeah, that part's still bothering me. But the stomach pain, except for like the bad farts, bad toots. You know what I'm talking about? I hope you do. I know. I went through my analytics. There's no women watching this. I, to my knowledge, unless you describe yourself any other way. If you see yourself as a woman, I don't. You're fine. I'm not gonna bother you. Might diss your woman name, or your men name. Don't pick Tiffany. Okay, I've had bad issues with a Tiffany. Don't want to talk about it either. We weren't dating. She thought we were. We were not. Okay? I don't know where she thought, oh, we were dating from. I never thought we were dating. Anyways, let's get into this. Everyone's staring at Asta. He was chewing. He was very loud. He said, but he did compliment the chef. The food was great. Um, his entire day was great. He never really cared that people were staring at him. He never cared. He just kept on eating. right? He was perfectly fine. He did kind of like, oh, I stand, there's a stain. He did one of those numbers when he stained, like, he was wiping some type of, like, sauce or, like, glaze off his shirt, and then he looked down. Oh, it's a stain. Noel? Oh. Hey, Noel, could you help? Asta, I, I, I don't, what, how did you, that was, like, a clear, like, what? I don't know. This is really gave me this. It's a gift. She sold it herself, I think. Or she bought, I don't know. She gave it as a gift, though. He doesn't have the same crush, but he certainly does care because she was basically a such a big part of his life where like they grew up okay and then someone came through like okay father and sister Lily are such big like prominent characters in his life to where he'll treasure anything they give him, right? He'll treasure them, he'll make sure they're clean, right? When he got you know gored by that massive piece of minerals like diamond or whatever it was by Mars after he woke up, right? He was like, "No, my shirt. Sister Lee gave me this." And Noel would say, "Vanessa can sew it." Oh, right. Yes. Right. He was like that. He knows, but Vanessa isn't there to do it for him. So he'll have to deal with it until he gets it back to the hideout. Right. Right. So, yeah. And then, the whole entire thing with Solid and Nebra. Well, Solid would pour the water on Noel, and then they would both laugh, degrade her, insult her, and all that stuff, right? Asta wouldn't have it. Asta would say, "What makes you two better than her? Just because you're in your brother's thing and you can control your magic? Yeah, that's real mature of you two." As he would clap, "That's real mature. Really, real mature. Okay? Real mature. To bully your smaller sister because she did something. I don't care about your family drama at all. Okay? I could care less. I hate royals. I hate them all. They degrade commoners just because we live somewhere else. Okay? But I can tell you one thing. I'm certainly stronger than most royals. So, if you got a problem with her, you got a problem with me. You know what I mean?" Asta would get in Solid's face, saying all this. As Noah would begin to leave, um, or attempt to leave, Asta would say, "No, no, no, Noel, stay there. You're part of the squad now. You're part of a family. That's what the Black Bulls are. We take care of each other, no matter what. So you should stay there while I deal with this. I don't care about your family drama. I never want to learn. But she's part of my family now. She's a person I care about. Okay? So if you got a problem with her, you got a problem with me. You know what I mean?" And Solid would say, "What is this? What are you saying, little man? Like you could do anything, commoner? Black Bull? Black Bull trash. Your squad is nothing compared to us, Silver Eagles. So, get out of my face and apologize, you ant." No. Everyone would then look his way with wide eyes. Klaus would say, "Oh no, we gotta stop this." Yuno would say, "No, Asta can handle himself. He got himself in this mess. He'll get himself out." And then, um, Solid would say, "You better listen to me, commoner, and apologize." And Asta would say, "No," again. The answer is still no. And then grimoires would begin to open up. Solid's first, as he would say, "Water magic, water." No, it was "holy water bullet." And then it would fly off as in an instant, Asta's grimoire would fly up as he would say, "Light magic, light feather blade." Or it was, no, that's not what he would say. I mean, given it's the same spell, but he would have to say light creation magic, light feather blade, as he would slice it in half. And then he would put it to his side as he would say, "You want to try that again?" As Solid would say, "Now, bruh, would you please help me discipline this commoner?" I would love. That's not your voice. Um, I would love to, brother. She would use her magic that I can't remember a spell of. It was like Mist Magic, which is so cool. Which I could technically, that would be a cool thing. Use, I mean, a lot of attacks would be based off of Muichiro from Demon Slayer because he's the only one I can physically think of with a Mist ability. Besides, like Zabuza with the hidden Mist Jutsu, but that doesn't really count. I mean, it does. That would still be like a jutsu I'd use. Not a jutsu, a spell I would use. But yeah, I don't know yet. I'll think of something. Honestly, there's so many ideas I have. Excuse me. Sorry if you heard that. I should apologize for background noise. It's mostly wind, but it might be caught like being caught in my audio, but I'm hoping not, just because of the fact of it's annoying to listen to. Honestly, like it's highly annoying. But also chewing gum is too. So I should have spit that out sooner. It lost all its flavor. Anyways, so yeah. So as they would both team up to discipline Asta, Asta would just cut all their spells. Just as he would cut all their the two attacks thrown at him, the another holy water bullet and a mist magic spider's web bullet. I'm making that up. Okay, I don't remember the actual like thing. I don't remember. the actual like spell. But anyways, so yeah, you want to know something neat? Well, it's more of a uh, WheatAnime lore here. Uh, Nebra is actually one of my favorite characters, even though we don't see anything of her like in the anime. So far in the anime, there's not much of her in the anime. Okay, but in the manga, especially during the final arc, I believe. Well, I know of stuff where she does more in. I At least I'm decently sure. I know she does more in like the final arc because of reasons. Okay, okay, okay. All right. So yeah, after Asta would cut those in half and they would explode behind him, like in a cool fashion, Asta would say, "It's my turn," as he would begin to raise his hand. But then, Sand Magic Guy would butt in and trap him in a massive, like, guardian of sand, as he would say, "You commoner, you cannot defy royalty, and also you can't defy higher ups." Asta then would say, "Who are you?" As he would then use his light magic to on top of the like the like binding spell, like he would travel on top of it. Okay, like after he would say, "Who the hell are you?" As he would then teleport on top of the thing, as everyone would be surprised that he could do this. Nobody knew his magic. Well, at least no one the captains knew, right? Clearly Noel, Monos, Mimosa, Klaus, um, Julius, right? But nobody else did. It was, I mean, they had a hint of after he would say his spell name, after the thing would flash in his hand in a flash of light, but they never expected him to teleport. And also, there's a big fact of his eyes, like his blue eyes would glow yellow, um, which Nebra in her head would say, "Oh, oh, that's hot. That's hot. Oh, okay. Um, hmm, hmm, yeah, okay, okay, yeah. I get the appeal. Yeah, he's strong. He's also muscular. He's quite handsome. Nebra, yeah, get it together, girl. Yeah, get it together. He's a commoner. That doesn't mean he's not hot, though." Right. Anyways, so as that would happen, uh, Solid would fire off another holy water bullet. Asta would again cut it in half before he would raise his hand and say, "Light magic, righto," and a small, like, beam of light. Basically, a pacifista from One Piece, like when they raise their hand and go. Okay, I have a competition. I don't. I wish. I wish I was in like one of the beatboxing like competitions. I I wouldn't win. I'm not that good. I can do it. I'm not good. Ah, ah. I'm moving, I'm heading for my death, but it's my moment. I'll leave it better than I left. Oh, if you know what that's from, it's from McGuire's Unbroken, his Invincible, like his first Invincible song. If I was good at like things, I would have the every time I said it. I don't, I'm not good at editing. I don't I don't edit much anyways because of my past like issues with it, how it's been cutting, like just plain out messing my videos, just not allowing them to upload. Like it pisses me off so much. I don't edit. I don't edit anymore, man. I don't. I don't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't edit anymore, just because of those like few instances. Man, it sucked. Okay, I've had issues with it. All right. So, anyways, and then after firing, hitting uh well, actually, the light magic, like Raito, would be blocked by a wall of sand. Actually, no, 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 no. A wall of mercury would appear in front of Solid because Asta doesn't like hitting women. Like, what? What? He, but he said his hands. Okay, to be fair, he's a type of man to say my hands are rated E for everyone, but he never really got that a type of like I'm gonna hurt you vibes from Nebra. So like he's not gonna aim for her. Plus she's just standing there, like wide eyed. So he's not gonna take that chance. But for Solid, yeah, and the same guy, yeah, he's aiming for them. Just righto. Yeah, every time he fires some type of like spell or well not slashes, but teleports and fires like a Raito spell, um it's this type of noise like it sounds like the like Star I don't I I'm gonna say this now. I'm not a big Star Wars guy. Okay, I know of Star Wars. I know stuff about it, but I'm not like watching every movie or show about it, like learning the names of weapons or anything besides like lightsaber. That's it. That's all I know. But the like the stormtrooper pew pews. You know what I'm talking about? Like pew pew pew. That kind of just sounds like it. I just realized that now. The I like how this turned into me sound effects. I need to. I need, that's the thing I need to do now. I need to put sound effects by me in the bottom of my description. I'm getting lightheaded. I should have slept more last night. I should have also drank more caffeine. This is what happens when I get tired. I just start making random noises. Like nothing like I go pew, pew. Anyways, sorry for taking up your time. Yeah, I need to get another drink of water. My throat hurts. Probably because I spent the last 30 minutes just beatboxing and making sound effects. I haven't done anything this episode so far. Hmm. So yeah, Nozel would clearly interfere at this point, blocking Asta's attacks, right, and then saying, "Commoner," or that's not his voice. Commoner, apologize now or else. And then his like kind of magical power would fly off, and Asta would say, "No, they should apologize to Noel first, and then I'll apologize. Okay? I don't care who you are. Okay? And plus, I don't even know your ass. Who the hell are you, front hair? My name is Nozel Silva, captain of the Silver Eagles. Yeah, I never heard you of it." At this point, everyone's just like sweat dropping. Like, does he not really know it? Who this guy is? You commoner. That's you commoner. As he would then use like silver bullets, Asta would stand there and say, "What? You gonna attack a kid?" Oh shit, he is. And then he would start, um, and then Nozel would start firing at him as Asta would just. No, that's his right toe. As he would teleport closer, then you would see him gather like light magic around his hand, like reel back his arm, as he would then begin to say, "Light magic." But then Fagolion and Yuno would step in, since Yuno would know what spell he's doing. I'm not spoiling it. It's like never know what he's gonna do now. Yuno would step in by blowing him, not like that, using his magic to blow him away, like like backwards away from Nozel, as Fagolion would burn all of Nozel's like silver bullets. Okay, okay. Fagolion would say, "Nozel, that is enough." Yuno then would say, "Asta, calm down." As Leopold would run up to Asta and say, "Whoa! You were going head to head with the captain of the Silver Eagles. That is so cool. You are my rival now." What? I. But Yuno's my rival. Yeah, I don't care. I don't even know who Yuno is, and I don't care. I'm Yuno. Am I not important, Asta? No, you're wonderful. Okay, you little bean. Yeah, this is Yuno. Please don't ignore his presence. I know he seems cold and stoic and cool all the times, but yet he hates being forgotten or just ignored. At least, like, look at him. You don't gotta talk to him. Just look at him, like, acknowledge his presence. Like, nod or something, please. Or he'll end up like a sad puppy. I've learned. It's a bad thing. It's honestly kind of sad. What? But Sister Lily always called it cute. Is it sad? I mean, that was probably like cute for her, but not for me, man. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I see it. I'm gonna go continuing. Do not fight the captain of the Silver Eagles, please. No promises. As then he would turn back to Leopold and say, I already got a rival. Yeah, I don't care. You can have more than one rival, man. Then, I guess we're rivals. Anyways, what's your dream, man? To become the Wizard King. Then, I guess by that terms, you're also, as you know, yeah, he would get cut off there. I guess by that point, you are also my rival. As Fagolion would be standing there beside him, staring at him. And then Fagolian would say, what is your name, kid? Oh, I'm Asta. I'm of the Black Bulls. I feel right here. Yeah. And also on my headband. Yeah. Of the Black Bulls. You actually ignored me. Everyone here that is a captain ignored me. uh, I'm sorry. Uh, you didn't pick us. Actually, I don't, I don't remember what I did. I don't remember. I don't remember, man. I don't remember. I get all what I did. Anyways, and then a magic knight, well, a magic guardian of the royal, whatever. They would bust through. Down, no, 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 no. Asta would say, "Oh, that's what the screaming was." Well, and then everyone would gather around the guy with the weird magic. As they begin to make a plan, Asta would say, "Yeah, no," as he would run to a window, and he would proceed to jump out the window, and then, and he would, well, before, as he would be running, yeah, no, I'm not paying attention to this plan. I'm gonna go wherever it's loudest and take out these idiots. As he would then jump out the window, crashing through it, and would say, I am so sorry about the window. Fagolian would say, you're fine. That was an awesome exit. I like that kid. He also reminds me of my sister. And him and Leopold would both get this terrified look. Like, we can't let them meet. That's a donkey, if you can hear that. I highly doubt you can. It probably saw a person. It's obsessed with people. This new one is. I'm not proud of its actions. Actually, I am. I don't care. I love it. I love donkeys. Anyways, so, yeah. As Asta would proceed to jump out the window, he would head to where it's loudest, which would also bring him to Rades, which is probably the best case scenario because he doesn't have to deal with Miss um the succubus basically, who's actually really old. Just steals people's longevity or whatever, man. I don't remember. I don't know. Anyways, you can find Rades torturing a little girl, uh, bullying her. Asta would then appear in front of him as a zombie would have tried to grab her. He would a wraith, whatever it's called. I don't know. He would cut it in the middle, as he would say. So, you good? The little girl would say, yeah, Mister, thank you. Yeah, no problem, kid. I'll deal with these guys. Okay, you hide over there until someone gets there and helps you. Okay, just do the right people. Anyways, light magic, righto. Just okay, he would fire square in the head on all of them. He's not he does not care. Just like a mechanical pew pew. Um, he would just fire him down, dude. Just also kind of like Kid in One Piece, where he's taken out like all of Shanks's like allies, or he would have if Shanks didn't have future sight. But right, and hit him with a divine departure, which I am on the boat that says Kid is still alive and also maybe got saved by Hawkins. Right? I don't know, maybe. I'm probably one of the only few people that actually genuinely like Hawkins. Hawkins a cool guy. Like I like the character. I don't like him. I like the character. I don't like how he acts or what he does. I like the character though. He's an interesting guy. Right? Anyways, so yeah, after he would do that, after he would take them all out, Rades would say, "Really? Really, man? You gotta do that? You gotta take out all of my things? Isn't that a little OP? I'm telling ya. I swear. This new generation's too damn OP." It sounded like Sugar Rocky. He's waiting for the BBG, big bad evil guy. Beg. I'm not happy with myself. Anyways, how are you? I'm doing decent. Anyways, let's continue. Alright, so, Asta, what then? I'm done talking like that. Let me pull up my spell list. Oh, yeah, we used it. Okay, so here it is. He would say, light magic, light boosting magic, angel's wings. Wings would grow light wings, like yellow wings. Like imagine like light magic, but wings on Asta's back, making him go faster. He would increase his speed. Okay, even faster than before. Because there are so many zombies still left around. Where he and plus there's a big guy now, so he's gonna try to speed, take out the small fry, and then take out the big guy. So then he would say, light creation magic, light feather. Well, he already had that. Never mind. I'll shut up. He already had the light feather blade. Okay. So then he would go around slicing down the small fry, the rest of them in that area, right? And then slashing off whatever the first one was, whoever the first puppet was, Wraith, whatever it is, he would cut that one's left arm off. And then other arm. Rades would be furious. And then dust would billow from the ground where that thing was. Well, now laying there. Rades would then bring out the next one, well, the third, right? And a very similar thing would happen once again, right? A very similar thing would happen once again, where arm, head, and then this last one. The one made of 3 previous Magic Knight captains or whatever's, right? Which this one is his Rarity's his strongest, I believe. I think there's one other one. I don't remember. Probably is, but I don't remember. But anyways, so as that would happen, as he would bring out the next one, Asta would try for the same trick. But this thing would be faster. It knew what he was doing. So he would move out of the way, move out of the way, and move out of the way. Asta would say, "So, I guess that is true. I thought you were just bluffing. Well, I can't wait to find out what magic it has." As he would then say, "Light magic, Fey light show," as multiple orbs of light would fly, uh, in the air, appear in the air behind Asta. They would then fire. Multiple of them would, all of them that was there would fire down. Asta would create more and more, so that he would learn how this thing's magic. He would then, sorry, there's a bug on my arm. He would then learn that this thing also has light magic, the same as his, very similar. I mean, light magic's the same. There's just different uses. Asta then, who wasn't paying attention at the time, would get, he's paying attention on this guy alone and trying to figure out his magic. Which it did work. He figured out his light magic. He didn't notice that there's a puppet behind him. Number 2, the one with mud magic, it would raise its arm high and bring it down quickly with a heavy impact. As Asta would get hit in the shoulder, right shoulder, the ground under him would crack. As he would also be pushed into the ground as well. The crater would be like a foot deep and about 7 feet wide. Asta he could feel his shoulder broken, his collarbone shattered, or that part, the part, like, shoulder area, that part. Yeah, his shoulder would be broken, dislocated, right? But then after the number 2, the second one, the one with mud magic, would try to, or a type, I think it's mud magic. While it would try to go for a second hit, Asta would dodge out of the way, cut its arm off, and then, without looking, he would throw his light feather blade into the air, as it would then teleport into this thing's, like, head. And then it would start to spin around like a top, drilling through this thing's body, as it would back into Oster's left hand, right? Oster then would say, "Well, good job," as he would be cut off by barely dodging a light, like, beam going for his head. He would dodge it enough to where it would only scrape the side of his head. Asta then would say, "I was just trying to compliment you. Stop that." And Rades would say, "Oh, thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Yeah, and I regret it now." Light magic. Divine tiger. A tiger would appear in a flash of light, and then it would rush to this new puppet in a flash of light. It was fast as ice. It would get past the initial barrier, and it would bite down onto this thing's shoulder. And using its 2 front paws, it would drag its claws into the side, and then it would explode, blinding Rades in the moment, and also partly destroying this wraith, or puppet, zombie, okay? Where it was bitten into or slashed at, taking out big chunks. Asta then would have enough time to run in And while mixing his right toe spell and his light feather blade, he would take down the puppet and then slice down Rades. Rades would fall, and just then would Noel, Leopard, or Leo, and Flegolion would arrive. Asta was standing there with a quite literally looking broken shoulder. His side of his face would be drenched in blood. Um, right. He would be quite visibly tired. He wanted to quit. He wanted a nap. But his day wasn't over. As the little girl would run out and say, "Thank you, mister." And Asta would say, "Hey, Noel, will you take that kid somewhere? No need of her getting in more trouble than she is. Well, that she's witness." And Noel would say, "What about you? I'll be fine. This is nothing compared to last time." "True. Okay. Please stay safe." "I'll try." And Fagolian would say, "Well, well, good job there, Asta. You got taken care of them faster than I ever expected. I don't know how to feel about that, but I'm going to take that as a compliment. You should. Anyways, you know anything? Who was this guy? Never got his name. Never really cared to get it either. But his magic is taking these puppet things and taking them up or something. I don't know. I only took care of the one because I distracted it with a tiger." "What?" "A tiger. I made a tiger with my magic." "Oh, okay, okay." Rades would still be awake, just not wanting to move and make his injury worse. Rades would yell out, "Is that you, Fagoliot? The man I wanted to see, the man who rejected me. Well, guess what? I reject you too." As he would make one last puppet, or he would have one last puppet. This truly being his strongest one, or his last one, last of his named ones, that is. As it would appear in front of him, it would be like number one. The one Asta took out was number 0. Okay, this is number 1. Okay, right. As it would appear in front of Fagolion, Fagolion would say, "Fire magic." Uh, Crap, I don't remember his spells. Oh no! But he would use like the the beam one, like he pressurized his magic into one solid area, and then you know what I'm talking about. I remember Mariolona's Claudius Brachium something. I don't remember. I'm not good at remembering these things. But yeah, yeah, that would be the last of Rades' puppets. But then a huge portal would open, and a portal would open under Fagolion. Fagolion would look down as he would then say, "Well, let's see what happens next." Out of the massive portal would come out multiple people of the Eye of the Midnight Sun. One would the one with the clearly the um, portal magic would go over to Rades, put him into a portal already, sending him to his uh healing, putting him in a medical bay, right? And then the others would start to attack Leopold and Asta. Asta's still clearly hurt, but he's not gonna back down. Right? He's gonna take him out. Using the light boosting magic once again, Angel's Wings, he would speed blitz the one with like the one side braid and scar, slashing him down. Only going through the initial muscle and the initial muscle of the chest. So he wasn't gonna murk him, but it certainly was gonna hurt. He would not want to move after this. And then moving on to the next one, as he would bring his elbow and enhance it with light magic, as he would bring it to the side of this one guy's skull. Just, you could hear it crack under the hit. Then Asta would bring his leg around, kick that same guy, sending him flying, crashing into a building. Asta then would raise up his hand, and so he would say, "Light magic, righto," as multiple beams of light would fire out, hitting multiple people, but not Sally. Sally would use her jelly magic to envelop her in a salamander. He was quite confused, but he's not going to question it, because then he would teleport back around, hitting another person with the knee, as Leopold would then use his fire magic to win fire tunnels, or whatever it was, burning this guy. That would knock him out. Sally and the portal magic user would be the only ones left. Asta would say, "Hey, get rid of that jelly thing and I'll get rid of her." "Alright, Asta, you got it." As he would begin to use a lot of magic power, throwing a massive, fang or tunnel of fire at Sally. A portal would open, taking it all in, and then firing it back. Asta then would say, "I guess we gotta get rid of him first." As Voltos would say, "Sally, we must leave. But first, here's your gift." As a portal would open, a body would fall. Flagolion, the squad captain of the Crimson Lion Kings, would be put in a coma for quite a while, multiple months, until he got pissed off. Someone woke up a lion. That's not a good idea. As the others would escape, Asta not being took in this time, uh, certainly was injured. See, what I didn't describe was that one guy attacking first, it would hit Asta on the side of his, left side, right? The other people would be knocked out or taken out by this point. Multiple magic knights would come of the kingdom magic knights would arrive, taking the prisoners in, interrogating them, and blah blah blah. Right? Okay. All that would happen, and Asta would get healed. He would heal himself. Okay. He wasn't going to waste the doctor's time. He has his own healing magic spell, so he doesn't need to. Anyways, that's where I'm going to end it here today. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope to see you all next time. Roll the dice, and bye.